Hello guys, and welcome to a new series with me, Jade. This is Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Dark Crusade. Now, I know this is a pretty old game, but it has a place in my heart. It makes me forget what I'm saying and ruin my sentences, but it does have a place in my heart. And yeah, we're going to be playing a little campaign as this guy and his people. If you don't know much about the Warhammer universe, well, the 40k universe, basically it's a lot of time into the future. Humans have gone to all of the planets, but we've also discovered that there's a lot of aliens. So there's these robots, there's these really bulky green guys, there's these kind of half human, half horse people-ish. I guess that's what you call them. You've got the basic humans, and then you've got these guys who are just ultra superhumans. They're called the Space Marines. And then you do have the evil Space Marines, but these are the Space Marines, and we'll be playing a campaign as them. So the campaign is basically, you've got this planet, and you just need to take it over from the others. Simple as. And yeah, and there's a nice little cutscene as well. So I think that starts now. No, okay. We'll go for easy, just because this isn't a competitive playthrough. This is just one to have a bit of a laugh. So before I actually begin this cutscene bit, I should say that this is a RTS, so it's real-time strategy, and yeah. Like I said, it's got a place in my heart, and yeah, so this is the starting cutscene.
The planet Kronus. Beset on all sides by the tides of war, this once quiet colony became a savage battlefield. 7 armies clashed on this one world, each refusing to back down. Each convinced it was in the right. From beneath the sands of Kronus' central desert came the Necrons, ancient machines bent on eradicating all life. But another evil already had its eyes on the planet. From the depths of the war, the demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim. To oppose these fearsome powers, the planet's rulers in the Tau Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battle suits into the fray. From the mighty Imperium of Man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Kronus for the glory of the God Emperor. Like a green tide, the Orc horde descended on Kronus, caring little for others' claims and sowing destruction in its wake. The Eldar, ancient enemies of the Necrons, emerged from their webway to pursue their own agenda on Kronus. And last came the Space Marines, finest and most uncompromising of the Imperium soldiers. Seeing a world beset by aliens and heretics, they undertook a great purge. A dark crusade had begun. It could only end with the total victory of one of these factions, and the total defeat of all others.
So there you go. So these are the 7 armies you can play as. So we have the guys I will play as, the Space Marines, and this guy here is Brother Captain Davian Fuel. So he's the commander of the 3rd company. So basically you've got 10 companies, and they all do different jobs in that. And he's basically the leader of the 3rd one. So he was sent here to capture all the dark secrets and holy relics, as you can see on the screen, and kill all the aliens and that. I believe it's explained somewhere, but I believe the planet originally belonged to these guys. These are the human horse people, because they have hooves, as you can see on the bottom of the screen. He's got a little hoof. So this is Chateau Cayes, and he's an awesome guy in a suit. This guy's pretty awesome because he can have missile launchers up here. You can have a flamer, a flamethrower. So he's pretty awesome. The green guys, these guys are just brutal. You can't really see, but he's got a massive claw here. Actually, I think I can turn him. No, I can't. There's a big gun here, and he's just an absolute tank. The robot guys, these are a little bit OP, but they're pretty awesome. So he's just basically got his big staff here and it can fire like green energy, which basically, to put it bluntly, rips you apart atom by atom. So, you know, lots of fun. Then you've got, which is effectively the army, a little bit more advanced. This guy has got some awesome claws and a little gun on his wrist. Oh, the name of this guy, this is Gorgut's Headhunter, or Edhunter, and he's pretty awesome. This guy doesn't have a name, he's just the Necron Lord of Kronus. This is Lucas Alexander, and this guy's pretty awesome because he can have like sub-leaders with him, so that's pretty cool. We've got the Elder, as they're known. This is Farseer Taldir, and they're basically space elves. That's probably the simplest way I could put them. And they just basically they were in pursuit of the robot people, the Necrons, and yeah, they just end up on this planet. And then you've got the evil Space Marines. So this is Eliphas the Inheritor. Now he's pretty awesome because he can turn into like this big, like kind of like the devil. He can basically turn into that. And he's pretty cool. He gets like an awesome like helmet and all that stuff because you can upgrade your leader with like little upgrades and stuff. But anyway, we'll go with this guy, Brother Captain Davian Thule.
The Space Marines of the Blood Ravens chapter arrived on Kronus like the mailed fist of the Emperor. Acting under orders from his chapter master and chief librarian, young Brother Captain Davian Thule ordered the Blood Ravens to carry out a thorough purge of this world. The chapter master had told Thule that ancient relics of the chapter were hidden on Kronus, artifacts from the mysterious early years of the Blood Ravens. These sacred items could not be allowed to fall into alien hands. Captain Thule ordered the withdrawal of the Imperial Guard forces stationed in Victory Bay. But Governor Alexander flatly refused to pull his men back. Thule judged the governor a good man, but had little choice but to send his Space Marines to battle the governor's troops, along with all the other powers on Kronus. The Blood Ravens' willingness to fight soldiers of the Imperium did not go unnoticed. Whispers began that the relics on Kronus were more damning than holy. Only the war's victors would be left to decide the truth of the matter.
So yeah, basically, because the Space Marines and the Imperial Guard, or the Army, they're both humans in a way, so usually they do work together, but in this point it's just an absolute free-for-all. But this is what the map's like. As you can see, everyone has like their little areas. I'll just...
Welcome to the single-player campaign for Dawn of War, Dark Crusade.
That's just an annoying tutorial, which you don't really need that. But yeah, so this is like a better way of showing what everyone has. So you've got the purple, kind of purpley pink, which is Chaos, the bad Space Marines. Green, which are the Orcs, the green guys. Orange, which are the Tau, which are the horse type people. White, which is the robot people, the Necrons. Yellow, the Imperial Guard, the Army. Blue, the Eldar, the Space Elves. And the red, which is me. And usually what it is that you start with just your base, like I have. So if I was playing as the Tau, let's say, I think that would be green, that would be white, that would be red, and like that would be red as well. Because like it's slightly different each time. Whereas if I was playing as Chaos, that would be green, that would be white, I think. And yeah, so basically it doesn't matter who you play as, you'll always start with just your main base. and usually the places next to them that you can attack are quite weak. For example, we've got a strength 3, which is quite weak compared to like 11 that you see at the base. But attacking the base will eliminate the team from the game. So yeah, there's like lots of like little bits, like you can read up on each of the places, which is quite cool. Have a look at your commander, and you get like a little cutscene thing of people you have killed. You get honor guard as well, which are like the normal troops, but they're a bit better. Like you got the health, damage, kills, and all that. War gear, which you'll see after the first battle, and special abilities, because there's little bonuses around the place. Like this one here, the Ares Badlands, allows you to go twice in one turn, which is pretty damn cool. This one, forward base, allows you to drop buildings in right at the beginning of the game, which is good. But my favourite one is this one, Pavonus, which is a spaceport, which basically means you can attack anywhere on the map apart from bases. So that's pretty damn awesome. But yeah, so we'll attack the one, just because I've been yabbering on a little bit. To be fair, I'll probably split this up into 2 episodes. But yeah, so like other little things, like you can reinforce your base, and yeah, stuff like that. So let us attack. So you get like who you're attacking, the strength, basically the money you get per turn, and like a little overview of what they get, and that's basically the bonus you'll get for winning here. So you get like this guy, he's a bit awesome than the others, a bit more awesome than the others, and you can basically give him any weapon you want. So you could just have like this one guy running around with a rocket launcher or something, or a flamethrower, like I think they fired molten plasma, which is pretty cool. But anyway, so let's attack. So yeah, hopefully make this into like a full series and that, and I'll be able to show you all of the awesome stuff that happens, all the base attacks, and rid this world of the evil, the glorious name of the Emperor. Yeah, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll just wait for this to load up. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, so start off with a base, little builder, epic music, and your leader.
The Emperor protects.
So yeah, so we'll just like have him
For terror.
have a little look about. Yeah, they're going to talk a lot, so you won't really miss much, so we'll just talk over them. So this guy's like a robot, and you can build like turrets and mines, basic troop places, base, upgrade station, and stuff like that. You can see like a little blue and a little green counter, and that's these things up in the corner. So you got your blue stuff, your requisition, which is your money, and your power. For a couple of the others, there's slightly different, like the orcs. You need to build banners, and it allows you to get more people. And the Necrons, you don't get power, you get time, which is weird, but basically it just means you can research everything faster. But anyway, let's build this chapel barracks, which is just your basic stuff. We'll get some scouts. These guys are awesome, pretty much, because they're cheap. You can make them invisible, give them sniper rifles, and it's quite funny just having them invisible and firing sniper rifles, and
reporting for duty.
no one else really knows what's going on. So we'll get sniper training.
Scouts ready.
And you don't start off with the full amount of the squad. You have to buy more of them,
Infiltrating enemy territory.
and you have to like get strategic points and stuff, and that gives you a requisition
Scouts
bonus.
awaiting orders.
It's not. It sounds complicated, I know, but it's not really that complicated.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
But yeah, so
For the glory of
I might have to make this one like quick, or maybe not. I don't know. Because usually what I do is I build all the buildings available, and I need to send like a massive army after them. But bear in mind it's a strength 1, I could probably just send my leader in and just beat them in the face. But I'm going to try and get a few upgrades here and there.
Defending objective.
So they've got this thing here.
Scouts here.
This point.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
I await your instructions.
So there's all sorts of tactics to go with this, but I'm just gonna play it casually. Yeah, just for the fun, just for the lols.
Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve.
So the one thing that you'll encounter at the beginning is you'll need power, because you only start off with a tiny bit of power, and yeah, you kind of need more power. But I am going to buy a squad of these guys. No, I can't, because I need strategic points and stuff.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yeah, so the servitors are kind of kiss asses. They do like to suck up
Here to serve.
and stuff. I think you only get 3 of them, but they're quite... No, you get 4.
Defending
Where's the 4th?
objective.
Oh, he's over here.
Yes, most beneficent
Yeah,
one.
most of the time you get like 4 builders, I think it is max.
Scouts here.
I think
Infiltrating enemy
there's
territory.
I think the Necrons, they get 5 because the only people that can capture the objective is their builders. So you kind of need a lot of them. And I think it's the Imperial Guard get 3, but that's because they can actually
Yes,
fight as
most
well,
beneficent one.
which is surprisingly helpful if your builders can fight, because it means
Build routine
that they can actually go out and fight with everyone else
initiated.
rather than just sitting
Yes, Lord.
at the base not doing anything.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Yeah, so I'm just going to try and get the basic stuff, nothing proper fancy, and then we'll just send them out with this guy here and just do some killing.
Defending objective.
Okay.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Do.
Marine squad deployed. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Okay, so I'm kind of need to wrap this up kind of quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
await
get
your
these lot
instructions. As you wish.
over there and try and build a thing. It's kind of a pain trying to do it quickly. I'm not used to doing this.
Build routine
Scouts here.
721
But what we're
initiated.
going to do, we're going to have
Yes, my lord.
some scouts,
Ever vigilant.
some space marines, not the basic
Death from above.
space marines, and
Maintain attack formation.
These
Yes, my
guys.
lord.
and they're basically the normal ones, but they have jump packs,
Onward to glory.
which means they can do this nice little thing and do
Activating jump pack.
jump and a jump.
Activating jump pack.
Here to serve.
So like I said, kind of maybe rushing this a little bit.
I exist to serve.
So we'll just get
Scouts in position.
scouts to capture
Infiltrating
that.
enemy territory.
And there's like little upgrades you can give them, like frag grenades, which just blow people up. But the key thing about these guys is that you have to upgrade their base. That goes for most people, but some of them you don't have to, I don't think. And you'll see up here you get like a little, like the amount of squads you can have and the amount of like vehicles you can have. Now for all of them they're quite different, like some you have to capture places, others you have to build certain buildings, but with these guys you just have to buy an upgrade,
Defending objective.
and that's literally it. Bada bim, bada boom, you're done. I can't get that, okay.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Kinda wanna get this upgrade. The monastery. Yeah, because in the future, like, humans become extremely religious. Which is not a bad thing.
Our foe approaches.
Oh, here we go. So these are like the sub-commanders I was on about.
Scouts here. Search commencing.
And you know what, I'm actually going to build up a nice big army and do a full-scale attack. But that was like a little introduction. I thought I could put a little bit of the actual game in there, but this was mainly just a big introduction to the whole thing. And yeah, I'll just save. Let's go with G8 Space Marine. Nope, okay. Space Ma, that's fine. Space Ma. That is, yep, cool. So we'll save there. Pause, and I will see you next time, guys.